What's going on, guys? It is Chandler Black, other known as Family Guy 231. We are here today, and as you can tell, Chandler Black Tonight is back. So I'm very proud to say that, and it's kind of good. And I got one of pretty much my co-writers here today, and we've been putting the show together, The New World, and we're here. We're going to answer some questions for you. Paul, why don't you come on out? Hey, Paul. So, what do you think about the first season that we're doing?
The first season?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about the show now?
We're doing it, you know. That's what's gonna happen. I like it. I like doing it.
It's definitely a process to get to where we are anyway, though.
Oh yeah, but that's not like unexpected. You know?
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were getting into it, it was very known that this was gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
A long thing.
So we're gonna answer some questions. On the last video we did, or I did, it was talking about the New World and when we're starting filming, and we're starting filming in March, by the way.
Yeah,
but we aren't sure the date just yet.
We're not sure like date in March. Just March the month. That's when we're gonna try to do it.
Yeah. All right. Becky Love asked a good question, and her question was, "What will happen in your first season?" Paul, why don't you go ahead and describe that?
Well, the first season is nothing too spectacular, unfortunately, as for you guys. But it's mostly just setting up characters and setting up, what's going on. Everything else. It's not going to be a too terribly long season. I think how many episodes? Like only 6 or so.
It's about 7 episodes.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. So it's not that many episodes, but pretty much like you said. I mean, it's just finding and meeting the group.
Yeah. It's introducing characters, introducing locations, introducing the what will eventually be the plot.
Yeah, and what you have to deal with within those characters and how they deal with certain problems and how
their
problems
attributes,
come
all
along.
their wants, their needs, just stuff you need to know before we start going into the big stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it pretty much also lets the people get to know each other. These characters will know each other, and it makes them comfortable with each other, and that's what leads them to more important things down the line. That's actually a pretty good question, because there's a lot of stuff I wish we could say, but it's just...
We don't want to spoil anything. We don't want to say anything that we will regret later, so...
How do you think people will react to the first season?
I don't know. I think probably minimal reaction. I don't think people will be like, oh, this is it, because it's really not, going to be that huge. That season 2 is really once we start getting into all the
serious stuff.
All the good stuff, really.
Yeah.
But season 1, it'll be like, I think once new people start coming into the show, it's just kind of there to help them catch up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I mean, you need to know the beginning.
Yeah, I mean.
And throughout the show, you'll know what happens. Because I guess really the only thing we can say now is that, yeah, there's a disease, and throughout the show, you'll learn what it is, what happened, why. So it's not just boom, here it is, this is why we're out here. It's dragged out, and that's supposed to, it's like a subplot.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's for people to grab onto. Whenever it's brought up, they're able to connect all the other stuff they already know, and I think that's definitely interesting for the big plot that we have.
Yeah.
For the first 2 seasons, anyway.
I think it's important to mention that we don't have like an overarching plot for the whole series. It's going to be a plot for a season, and the next season will have its own separate plot, and then so on and so forth. But it will be connected in like chronological order.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And there are going to be quite a bit of seasons. I mean, the show is endless, but it needs to have an end, like you said.
Yeah.
And me and him, we came up with it. We were talking about it, and I don't think you thought I was too serious at all whenever I brought it up. And
well, no, I knew you were serious, but I didn't think you would be up for for everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know, because making a show is hard. It is. It's really hard. And there's, you know, I mean, he's already kind of a taste of it.
I found that out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
so
you gotta
I mean,
have insurance.
don't think that I was trying to, you know, discourage you from doing this. I was just trying to warn you about it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you know you're persistent. It's a good quality to have.
Sometimes it's a bad thing though. It's
like
like let's go you know, go to a school, get some guns. It's like that's like, okay, it may not be the best thing to be persistent on, but no, I think it's definitely a good thing to have anyway. Yeah, that's a good question. The next question is, so the last video I did, which is the one quite a bit of people saw, and it's the one where I announced when we're going to start filming, or the month, not the date.
Yeah.
I brought up an old series that I had, and it was just zombies. And it was just me and Dylan and a few others. Sam Brown was in there. Jonathan and his brothers were there. They were involved with it. And it was an okay series. It brought some views, especially since I only had like 30 to 40 subs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably got me quite a bit of my subscribers anyway. So I know for the people who are seeing this happening, I know they're probably curious to see where we're going now.
Yeah, they're probably excited.
Yeah, and trust me, the zombies is nothing compared to this. The zombies, I will admit, that was a piece of crap. I mean, it did have a story to it, but you got to think, we were just improvising pretty much the whole time. This is scripted.
this one has a point to
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. And I think like you only saw like 2 zombies in the whole thing.
I mean, I didn't watch it, so.
Yeah, I know. I put it down. I cleared it off on my.
Nobody's gonna talk about that anymore.
No. But Matthew Rogalini, he asked a question. He said, "Wait, no zombies, but zombies are awesome."
We went to do something other than zombies because there's just so many. I mean, you know, you got The Walking Dead, you got the zombie parodies.
Yeah, I mean,
even more zombie shows. It's so there's so much zombies right now that it's too much. I think that really we'd be better just doing something
different.
Yeah, something different.
And I think what we're doing is more realistic anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's more like, you know,
more believable.
28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you've ever seen that movie, you kind of get the idea, but it's not going to be as, I don't know what.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
It's not going to be like zombies, but it's going to be like, you know.
It's survival.
Yeah, it's more survival.
It pretty much shows what you have to do in this world that we've created, and shows what you have to do for survival, which can get down to the nitty gritty, or you know, you do what you have to do to survive, and that's what you learn. You learn how characters take that. Some characters take it pretty well, some don't. Some are, you know, kind of out there, but they're kind of there, and they're just having to deal with what's happening, and that's what makes it so interesting.
Yeah, really, what we wanted to do is create, you know, antagonists that both were you know, evil. They're wrong, but they have
Points.
Yeah, they have good reasons to do what they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, a good leader, which even if the person, a character, has some problems, it's good to know that they do have some points.
Yeah,
and it shows that they are being.
I mean, really, it's like some of the best villains in all of, like, I don't know, storytelling are the ones that have like more reason to be doing what they're doing than the actual protagonist.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I think that's why season 1 won't get too many views, but the next season definitely will.
We're thinking that this will just kind of get bigger and bigger as it goes on. And
I think once it gets to season 2, I think once it gets there, once it gets big, it'll probably stay consistent, but once it gets to another certain season that we can't even talk about right now, I know that it will probably skyrocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's if we're doing well.
Yeah.
That's if we get to that point.
I mean, either way, I'm sure there'll at least be, like, you know, somebody who really enjoys this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know I'm gonna enjoy making it. You know, it's
I know I'm
gonna
gonna enjoy it.
I know I'm going to. I don't care about anybody else.
Yeah.
But there's just so many things that are gonna be neat, and you know, we're gonna do sneak peeks too, behind the scenes type stuff.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
big plans. This is definitely, you know, this Chandler Black Tonight is gonna be a recurring thing.
Yeah.
Very
From now
recurring. We want to do extras. We want to do, you know.
We'll
maybe-
show like scenes that weren't put in.
Yeah,
certain
you know,
episodes.
deleted scenes, stuff like that, stuff you
Yeah.
don't normally see.
Bloopers. And
Yeah, just make more content, good
Yeah.
content, stuff like that.
ask us questions too. You know, doing that, we're able to go off a lot, and then we can answer your questions. And you know, if someone else puts a question, like what Becky Love said, what will your first season be about? It's like, I'm sure there's plenty of other people thinking that too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, put your
Yeah,
questions
if you
down.
got a
we can
question,
answer.
go ahead and ask it.
And I mean, depends on how many comments we get, but I mean,
we'll get to them at some point.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
we'll try to answer them all. And I'm thinking that once an episode is released,
Hmm.
we'll do a Chandler Black Tonight maybe the day after.
Yeah.
And so if you saw the episode, you can watch this, and then we can
And
talk.
you get a little bit more about it. Stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can you can hear and get our point of view and see what we're seeing, and we'll try to describe, you know, what characters are thinking, what they're going through, and stuff like that. So it's just trying to see through what's going on, and that's what this is for now.
Hmm.
And I think it's a good reason to bring it back.
Oh yeah.
And Chandler Black Tonight got a lot of views too whenever I was doing it. But we just used to talk about crap though.
Just talk about crap.
Just
that we
talk about
care
crap, you know, just go in the toilet, you know. But no, I think it's good that we're able to do this. And I mean, it's taken a lot of time because I mean, you got to wait for props and stuff. You got to wait for people, you know, you
Yeah,
got to
I
find
mean,
people.
Especially one of our hardest things was finding locations.
Yeah, we finally got it though.
Yeah, we finally got at least something to start out with, and hopefully we can branch out more. But you know, it's been going.
It's been going pretty well.
Yeah.
Things have been on our side, even though it's been hard. Because I mean, I've had to get insurance. I've had to get filming license. I've had to get all sorts of crap. Made so many phone calls trying to persuade people on using their.
Yeah, I mean, we just bought a new camera too.
Yeah.
And we were having a great time figuring that one out.
Yeah, you know, it's it's been
New stuff we're not familiar with. We're figuring it out. I don't know.
We're getting it though.
We're getting into it.
And pretty much doing what we're doing now is getting us ready for the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we're doing this is so it gets people hyped up as well, and it kind of lets us have this conversation too.
Yeah.
Which is good, because you got to think, guys, we're just having a conversation, and your questions are letting us have this conversation. So that's why this is good.
All this stuff is really being brought up because you people ask questions.
Pretty much.
So keep doing that.
Yeah, keep doing that. We can answer as much as you want, and as much as we can.
As much as we humanly can do.
We'll just do a 12-hour Channel Black Tonight, answering about 120,000 questions.
That'd be like rapid fire, like you have flashbacks.
So what do you think about
Is
this?
so and so gay? No. Next question.
No, it's just like a robot. No, yes, yes, awesome, yes, no. It's like, yes.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah. But no, the show should be good, and I'm not expecting to get paid for this, but if we do, that's great, because then I can start paying off some of these people. You know?
Yeah, we're hoping to at least get some kind of compensation, but
Yeah.
you know, that's not really why we're doing this. We're just, you know, I mean, if that was why, then I think we probably need to think about better options.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But really, this is just because, you know, we want to do this.
And I never would have
It's gonna
thought.
be fun making it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun, and I never would have thought we actually would have got to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither, but
I mean,
I was like, you know, it's either we go all in or we cut off now and just forget about it, because it's on.
Yeah.
You know, once you start, you cannot stop. It's one of those roller coaster rides.
Especially for us. I mean, anybody else, they can be like, I'm done. But us, I mean, we're here. We're here. We're already in.
Yeah.
You know, we've already gone into Crap Creek. But
Yeah.
we just got to see where this thing goes, and hopefully everything will work out, and I'm sure it will.
I don't see why not. I mean, unless something, there's always like that one, like, oh, it's like somebody dies of cancer suddenly. It's like one of those things. Like you can never know what's hiding around the corner, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like we're in one of those like documentaries, like those famous people just starting out. And it's like you just don't know what else is going to happen next. So
No,
it's kind of crazy.
I mean, we could become crap on YouTube, or we could become the crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could go anywhere, or it could be anywhere in between.
Yeah, the future is very uncertain. So I don't know.
Who knows?
Whatever happens, happens. I
Exactly.
guess that's the only thing you can really say at this point.
And I know it'll be good. And I mean, if we wanted to drop out already, like before Christmas break, that would have been the time.
Yeah, before we started spending money.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So we're it's happening.
Yeah.
That's whether no matter what happens, it's gonna happen.
And it had been a while since I posted a New World video, so I've only had 2, and you need to go check them out.
Yeah.
But I posted that first one, and I think it has like 80-something views, and of course people. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
For where I am now.
Considering we're just starting out, that's not bad.
But just talking about it brings a lot of views, and I'm sure this episode, Chandler Black Tonight thing, will too.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole point of me doing those videos is to get people hyped up.
Yeah. We want to get people excited for this because, of course, we want it to be as successful as it possibly can be.
And I'm sure, like I was going to say after the first video, people were like, well, why hasn't he posted any other videos on it? Has he given up on it?
Yeah, no.
So it's
obviously now you're seeing this, that's not the case.
To be honest, the whole reason I haven't like really posted anything, like the last video I did before the one last night was the Angry Grandpa one.
Yeah.
But the reason I haven't been really doing any other videos is because I've been so involved, and you have too, with this show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're almost done with season 2 writing.
Yeah, writing out season 2.
So it's definitely time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Was there another question?
Let me look. Oh yeah, that was just a stupid question.
I'm going to
Just
say it.
okay.
Yeah, just do it.
This guy named Light Wolf said, one question, ... Why are all the doors open? that was in my last video.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a question, and I guess I will answer it. I don't know. I like my farts to circulate around the house. It just kind of gets the thing going.
You want good circulation, otherwise,
good circulation.
you just die.
I like an open room.
Are there any more dumb questions like that?
No, that's about it.
That's really it.
Well, there's another one.
Go. Let's see
it
it.
says, WTF, what was that intro? That was from my last video.
We're actually looking at it.
Yeah, we're actually looking at it right now.
It's literally, it's a giant poster. It's blocking out his whole
house. It's like my whole window is gone.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. Like the porch is gone.
Yeah.
It's Nepal.
Yeah, I'm looking at Everest right now, guys. That's pretty much what's
great.
happening. But the intro, I was acting like I was freezing.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know how else to start the video. I thought, down, how's it going? I'll do that. But anyway, yeah, so starting soon, it'll be starting in March, not sure what day, but we'll let you know. And once the filming is done, we'll put out a trailer.
We're working on securing more locations, writing more, figuring out this new camera. We're going to buy more stuff for it so that we don't get I don't know,
Screwed.
marooned.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll put a trailer out and then it'll let you know whenever it's coming out.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
while season 1 is being put out there, an episode every week, then we'll be filming season 2.
Yeah.
Which that's going to be one of my favorite seasons to film, I think.
Okay.
So far.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, thanks, Paul. Thanks for coming in. It's kind of nice that we were able to do this, at least for the viewers, anyway.
Yeah. The viewers that we have now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
It's been good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that was Chandler Black Tonight, and I just want to say thank you for making this all possible. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I mean, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be making this show. This wouldn't be happening at all. So anyway, I just want to say thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, and bye.